A very good morning. Welcome to Gordon Bennett TV here in the studio, St. Gallen in Switzerland. I'm Regan Tetlow. Producer Mark joins us in the studio. Morning, Mark.
Good morning.
We're into day 3 of the action of the 65th Coupe Aéronautique Gordon Bennett. Where are we at right now? Let's tell you, we've got 5 teams that have already landed. That's Poland 2 and 3. We've got Australia have landed and Austria 1 and Lithuania. And the current standings, the leaderboard at this moment, 11 a.m. after 43 hours and 1 minute in the sky. Third place, Switzerland 1 on 1,129 kilometres. Second place, France 2, 1,151 kilometres, and currently in the lead, Swiss 2 with 1,155 kilometres. Mark, what a morning.
Good morning.
It's been a lot of action overnight, a lot of things happening. It's all starting to coalesce now. It's getting exciting.
Yes, I think today will be certainly the deciding day. We'll really see how those strategies play out. There's a few interesting strategies that we see, and let's see where they go. I think it really looks like they're going to the Black Sea, but where are they going?
Interesting stuff. Well, as we know at the moment in the lead, Swiss 2, 1,155 kilometres, and we spoke to the headquarters of Swiss 2 this morning. Joining us on the line from the headquarters of Swiss 2, Wim Vittoria. Very good morning, Wim.
Yeah, good morning, Regan.
How's it been for you? Have you been on the night shift or are you just starting now?
Night shift, day shift. Sometimes we sleep, but it's not much. Like everyone, we are following the race. It's really addictive, and we love it.
Good. And what are your thoughts this morning now as we're going into the next day? How do you think of the action?
Well, it's very nice, and today will be decisive. I think today it will come to an end today or tomorrow morning, and it's already been exciting. Everything was all the teams were in a group, but today it will be decisive.
Right, so we've got a fantastic day ahead. I know in the past, Swiss 2, we always used to fly with the little Freiburg cow. Do they have it with them on this race?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not aware of that. No.
And also, last night on their video they sent through, they were chucking out the sunflower seeds. So I want to know, do they have enough seeds left for Greece?
Maybe. Yeah.
Yes. And the strategies we're looking at now, we're just seeing what everybody's doing. What do you think? What do you think France 1 are up to, Wim?
Well, they're trying something now, but climbing to 5,500 meters.
Yes.
Well, it's gonna be difficult to hold that for 24 hours, I think.
All right.
But they're very experienced, so. I mean, I'm looking forward to it, what they're going to do, but they're far behind. So, but you never know with those guys.
You never know. And are you where you want to be right now with the team?
Yes. Everything went according to plan. We are doing what we wanted to do.
Yes.
And everything is looking great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Wim, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I'll let you get back to work. And as you said today, a divisive day. We shall see how it pans out. Thanks very much, Wim. Swiss 2.
Yeah. Talk to you later. Bye.
It is Gordon Bennett TV, day 3 of the action. Joining me in the studio, good friend of Gordon Bennett TV, Caroline Chopard. Morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Regan.
We're going to talk a little bit about her job in a second. First of all, down to the message wall. Martin Bush says, good morning, guys. We've got Maria Russell, good morning, Regan from Naples. Liz Simmons, good morning, gentlemen and ladies, of course. Isabel Boom, lots of Swiss flags and lots of arm strength there from Liz. Ivan, just got off the screen that one there. Ivan Jacquet said good morning. And we are morning as well from St. Gallen from Turin. That was the home of the last Gordon Bennett for us. And Dirk listens, France 1 is already picking up speed. Andrew Pierce, morning, all hop Schwitz. And I'm not quite sure what that means. All hop Schwitz. That means, good strength, maybe, something like this.
Probably.
So, Caroline, thanks for joining us. It's not your first time with Gordon Bennett. You've done a few before.
I've done a few. I was involved the first time in 2017 in Gruyère.
Me too. That's where we met for the very first time.
Exactly.
ATC support, air traffic control support. Before you tell us what you do with that for the race, tell me a bit about what you do in your real job outside of Gordon Bennett.
Outside Gordon Bennett, I'm mostly involved in safety for aviation, so air traffic control safety and airport safety.
Yes. And then for the race, so, thank you for coming to the race for us again, being air traffic control support. How does it work on a day-to-day basis? What kind of things do you have to deal with?
So we, as ATC support here, I mostly try to provide the team with the last few bits of information we get, like on the first day, we just learned there is a big air show on the way of the race, or very close to the way of the race. So we try to coordinate a little bit in advance with ATC unit, so they see what is coming. They see that they will have up to 17 balloons in the meantime in the airspace, and we try to make sure they will not be blocked by specific events.
It's brilliant, really, what we can do, isn't it? Because no airspace has. They don't have to help us, do they? They don't have to let all the balloons through. We always get good cooperation normally.
Absolutely. Like yesterday, I was still on the phone with some Serbian ATC supervisor, and they are really, really friendly and try to make their best to help us.
Yes. And so do you ever get a situation where, is it possible that some ATC might say, no, we don't want the balloons to pass through our airspace? Is that something which could happen?
That may happen if the sector is already overloaded. They are not the priority of air traffic control. Up until now, we are really lucky. We have really great support. And even if the balloons are really slow, like they spent almost one day in Hungary, and still the ATC was more than happy to help. So I have no negative feedback for the time being. I hope the crossing went well.
Fantastic.
I see the France one is still in Hungary over Budapest.
Yes.
So hopefully everything will be good up to the end.
When you speak to the air traffic controllers, are they ever inquisitive? Are they excited about this? It must be something for them, obviously different than the daily operations, right?
It's a very, very, very slow-moving traffic, so it may be exciting in terms of competition for the ATC. It's not always funny to have some airway blockers in the middle of the way, but still they are really helpful.
Fantastic. Well, we really appreciate all your help. We really like that very, very much. I'm trying today not to say fantastic all the time. We noticed it yesterday. I was saying fantastic. So I think I've said it twice now with you. I will say well done, brilliant, superb, incredible. But I won't say the fantastic word. I'm going to try not to do that. Thanks for joining us in the studio. Really appreciate it.
Welcome.
We caught up a little bit earlier with one of the teams which have already landed, and that was Team Lithuania. Very good morning, Team Lithuania. Out in the field, Robertas Komsas joins us. Good morning, Robertas.
Good morning. We are going to bring you some soya back, some soya. We are just collecting it now in Hungary.
You landed last night, right?
Yes.
Not
last night, last evening.
Last evening, yes. And how was the landing? Any issues?
Landing, it was as usual. We always land the same way. The only one procedure. You open the parachute and you are on the ground.
Good. And where did you land?
Sorry?
Where did you land? Did you land...
We were hesitating between landing in Hungary and Croatia. But finally we decided to land in Croatia because I've never been there.
And how was it? Did you have anybody waiting for you? Was there any locals there when you landed?
Oh, yeah. The local police and custom officers were waiting for us already.
Incredible. They were there on the ground as you landed.
Before getting a clearance to land in Croatia, I was supposed to call local police and advise them where we're going to land because they came to make an inspection.
And was there any problems? Was it a tense moment or was it all okay?
They created a lot of problems for us. And the biggest one is financial. Now I need to pay 1,000 euros for them.
Why? Is that a landing fee or a fine or something?
Something like that. They want to get covered travel expenses and the working hours and so on. They brought some device to record everything about us. But I don't worry about that too much because I'm going to send a bill to the organizers.
Okay, tell me about your flight, Robertus. Tell me about your journey. How was it for you?
Well, our flight was, I wouldn't say on the limit of our possibilities, because you always need to be realistic what you can do with everything you have, with your brain, with your balloon, with your amount of your ballast and so on. And I would say we used probably 85% of our possibilities,
Yes.
what we could do. And the flight was smooth, was fun. It was fun. It was not work. As usually people do, they like to work. I don't like to work. So we let the balloon fly us.
Right.
We do not fly a lot, the balloon, but we let him fly us. The only thing which prevented us to go further on was the sand. It was not the gravity, but it was the sand.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I understand. And is this an experience you are willing to repeat next year to find yourself back in the Gordon Bennett?
Not the same way. Next year we have a new target. We need to fly at least double distance and double time.
Okay, well, it's good to set goals, good to set targets. I want to say congratulations to you, the team, and your ground crew for a successful flight and a safe landing. And thank you for joining us on the spot this morning.
I forgot to mention, my crew is not yet with us. They are busy with Croatian wine and girls. They will join us tomorrow.
Fantastic.
I let them,
Yes. That was your authorization? You said, guys, take your time, spend the night.
Yeah, sure. Don't be so stupid and follow us through the night. Go and do better things.
Fantastic. You sound like the guy that I would like to crew for.
Yeah, you are welcome. Next year you can come with us.
Thank you very much. Listen, have a great morning. Really, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you giving us some time. But thank you for all the entertainment. Thank you very much. See you soon. See you back here.
Thank you. Bye. Good luck for the others.
Some quite dry humor there, Mark. Some good comments.
Absolutely. It's really nice to see how much fun they have.
Yeah.
Although it's a very tough competition, they're all very exhausted. Like, he was flying 26 hours non-stop.
Yeah.
Of course, he had some sleep, but still now on the ground. But yeah, you really see, and we'll see that even more with the coming landings.
Can you imagine that?
They are.
26 hours in the basket. It's just almost hard to imagine. You know, your longest flight, as we said yesterday, the longest commercial flight you can do is 17 hours, and it's nothing like that. Currently 43 hours. 43 hours in flight. Really incredible stuff. Let's have a look at some of your messages. Barbara Joyner says, good morning, everyone. Great job. And we are still glued to the screens. That's nice to hear. Curry says, go Bert, USA 2. Sebastian Todd, good morning from Germany. Jan Hustgate, good morning from the Netherlands. Stefan Voisto, Belgium. He's getting a lack of sleep. He says, go Willie and Benjamin for Germany 3. And Luki Kluki, sorry about these pronunciations, by the way. Also, best regards from where in Poland? And Bennett Pedard says, keep it up at Robertus. So really good comments coming through. We also spoke with Team Austria 1 who landed. Let's check in with them. Joining us on the video call, Gerard and Wolfgang, Austria 1. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
Congratulations, first of all, on a safe flight and safe landing. Can you tell me where you are now?
We're in Zagreb, actually.
And how was the evening for you? Tell me about the landing.
The landing was quite okay. Calm winds, so no problems. We did a very quiet and planned good landing. All the people from the village there are coming to us and pleased to help us. So it was really nice.
And this was in Croatia?
Yes.
Because we've just been speaking to the team from Lithuania, and they had some issues with the police and border control. No problems for you guys, no?
No.
We were visited by police. They did their job, and that was it.
Fantastic. So tell me about the flight.
From the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah. New for us was that we launched in the afternoon. That is different than other Gordon Bennetts. And we decided to climb high, basically high, like flight level 100 and later 140, and to fly over the Alps. That was our first plan.
Yeah.
And the second plan?
We saw a cloud developing, a rain cloud, and we were watching it very closely. And we were in the area over the Bodensee, of course, and then later heading for the Zugspitze, the big mountain there in southern Germany. And the cloud was developing south of us, like in the Inntal. It's the river Inn. Innsbruck is the big city there. And so we were also in good radio contact with that radio station there, or the tower there. And so we were well informed where the cloud was and how it was developing. And that changed our plan a little bit. So we stayed in ballooning flight terms on the left side, on the northern side of the Alps. So we were crossing the Zugspitze. We have nice pictures of that mountain there. But so we stayed well away from that rain cloud that developed the thundercloud.
It looks like a beautiful location you are now. Can you tell me a little bit of what's around you, where you are exactly?
Direct in Zagreb. No plan what's around us because we arrived very late last night. We have to explore it right now, maybe.
And the ground crew have caught up with you yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were within an hour after the landing, or even closer than that, they were with us. And they could see the balloon. We landed like 2 hours before sunset. So we had the crew here and plenty of time to get our equipment together and pack it all up in the van.
Good, very good. And can you tell me what you think about the rest of the race? Today, we've been getting the idea today's going to be quite a decisive day.
Yeah,
it's always a pity when you have landed and see all the others still flying. We wish them good luck anyhow. And we see some other strategies playing out. So that is interesting for us from the ground, and even with the time now to see and watch what the others are doing. We wish them very well. And sometimes with a little drop in my eye, we see, they reached the Black Sea that we also wanted.
Yes.
So it's a mixed feelings, but we wish them well.
Yes, and of course. Any predictions of what will be the final?
I think if they can reach the Black Sea, it depends on the spot where they are. But I think this should be the winning strategy.
Do you see any possibility of anybody heading south of there?
Not now, but let's see what the day brings.
Yes. Well, guys, gentlemen, thank you very much. Austria won. Really appreciate your time. Thank you. Will we see you back here for the closing ceremony?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Okay, well, have a great day there. It looks beautiful skies. And thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Great to see the guys from Team Austria 1. Where did they land, Mark, exactly?
So they did land. Austria was actually this team that was flying the special route, trying to get over the Alps here, flying further south, and then basically landed here at the border between Croatia and Bosnia-Herzegovina.
So when we started the show, we had 1 and 2, Swiss number 2 in first place with 1,155. France 2, not far behind them, 1,151, just 4 kilometers. Any change in the top 2 at the moment?
Actually, Switzerland 2 is making some headroom. They now are 9 kilometers ahead. You can see that also when you look at the tracks and look here, like France 2 is pretty high up at 5,000 meters, but only flying like at 23 kilometers per hour, while Switzerland Tour is at 4,000 meters, so a bit lower, and flying at almost 30 kilometers per hour.
Wow, quite a difference. Quite a difference. Some messages coming through. Virginia McKell, good morning from Tristan, who's only 8 years old. Hello, Tristan. Thanks for joining us. Good morning from Journey to All Teams in Chasing Cruise from Tobias. Benedict Muntz in the basket up there in Germany 3, tuning in. Good morning from the basket. If you can watch Gordon Bennett TV, you can also send us some video reports as well, right?
And I think we actually have something lined up with him
Let's
just after this. So
let's have a look. Germany 3 from the basket.
Hello everybody, out of the gas balloon from Team Eimers. We are in very good mood up to 4,300 meter and yeah, heading east. Everything fine.
Yes, good direction. We will see what the day will do, the direction and everything. Okay.
Our balloon is taut and full, and as you see, we have a lot of clouds here, a lot of clouds. See you later, bye guys.
Bye bye.
Coming up on almost 43 and a half hours up in the air. That was Germany 3 there talking to us from the basket. We've also got, though, Benedict Muntz is watching the show. And we've got a video from him as well with Germany 1. Let's have a look.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning from Germany 1.
Hi. As you saw yesterday, we have our traditional breakfast, and we are enjoying the view over Serbia at the moment, heading for Romania and Bulgaria, and for the Black Sea.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We are currently flying at 3,800 meters. Everything is working fine. We need oxygen now because we are that high. Yeah. But everything else is working out perfect. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
It's day 3 of Gordon Bennett TV for the Coupe Aéronautique and the third day of action, the 65th Gordon Bennett. A few messages from you guys. Marcin, hello from Poland. Robert Warren, greetings from Poland as well. Say hi to Gerald from Richard Parry, says Richard Parry. Martin says, good day from Australia. Well done to Kif Saunders and Darius. We had a video of them last night. Mark, let's have a look at the tracking. Let's see a bit more detail of what's happening on this third day of action.
Yeah, so we already spoke a while ago that we now have a few, like the three teams that have landed are all in this pack around here. Most of them landed in Croatia. We have, interestingly, France 3 here being a fair bit behind the others, and we'll see that in a bit, that this might actually be an interesting strategy as well. And the even more interesting one is up here with France 1. We spoke about them a while ago in the last show. France 1 is always good for a surprise. Yeah. Vincent has won the race 9 times so far. So I don't believe it's an accident that they end up there. They were flying straight over Budapest, and then now also heading in a similar direction as the others are heading. We did talk in a previous show that most of them will be heading here towards the Black Sea, shore of the Black Sea. Yesterday, there were still some weather forecasts looking promising to be able to find a way down the path, down to Greece. Yeah. I don't see that in the forecasts anymore. So I think this has gone away. The other thing to note here, also further down here, into tomorrow morning when they will be flying down here, there's pretty actually static, so not much moving thunderstorms in this area. So even if there would be winds heading down here, it would be a big challenge, and they would certainly have to manage timing very well as well to get further down.
Interesting stuff. You can follow all this tracking yourself, of course. You can download the mobile app, the YB tracking, and you can go to the website where all the information is on the Gordon Bennett TV. It is live.gordonbennett.aero. And we also want to direct you as well to the YouTube channel and subscribe to that, which is YouTube Gordon Bennett TV. You want to see you getting on there, and we can build up more traffic as well. We've got a video from France 3. Let's check that out.
Hello, after a long night spending in low altitude and
very tired.
Christoph is tired, but we're moving back. We was thinking out of the game, and now we are coming back. So we are 3,000 meters. We still have some ballast to do some things, and it's time to take a rest to enjoy the breakfast. Chocolate and milk. So let's go.
Let's go back to the live analysis, Mark.
So yeah, we looking at the trajectory calculations, and we spoke about that before. It's basically a model calculation where the balloons will fly. They are most of them are in this area around here right now. These are 24-hour lines, and what you can see is they're really heading towards the coast, arriving there sometimes earlier than now. So I have other model calculations actually suggesting that they might arrive there as early as midnight, which is not a great timing if that happens, because you don't want to have to land in the night.
Yeah.
The other thing to observe there as well is for the landing, it's basically there will be a wind going north to south along the coast. The wind is somewhat breezy, but not extreme, like we're talking about 20 knots, something like that. That's something that can be managed, but it's only not the great conditions to make a precision landing, because this whole game now turns into a precision flying game. Looking at our famous equidistant circles, so all the points on this circle are the same distance from the launch point.
Yes.
So these are all 1,500 kilometers. What we can see here, there's some area around here which is further, but clearly the furthest point to the Black Sea would here be this very southern border. And there's some national park here, but looking closely in here, there would be actually some landing spots available around here as well.
Wow.
So down here you have your road, you have your rocks. So there's a pretty rocky coast here, but then there's some landing spots around here. So there is options to land here, but they should not miss. They would really have to manage that landing, because otherwise they would fly into Turkey, which would mean like they have no result for the race.
And how long would you say it would take to get down to that furthest spot from now?
Looking at those trajectories here, really like they would arrive somewhere in the night closer to the coast, and then it's really like they can manage a little bit on like how much north or south they arrive on the coast.
Yes.
So their planning probably is to be there, like allow them to slowly drop with the night cooling down of the balloon, slowly drop down, and then getting into a trajectory that gets them to a good point and be able to fly at least till sunrise, so that they have a good light for the landing.
Wow.
The other interesting balloon that we saw was France 1, which took their own decision, being up here close to Budapest at this point. Their trajectory actually looks like bringing them to similar positions, a bit further north, but that can be corrected. We know it's France 1. We know they have a very light balloon. They're extremely experienced pilots, so they can fly for very long. At the same time, we also have to see that they're really high, and we saw that in the videos before as well. Like France currently is at almost 6,000 meters. That means if at 5,500 meters, the air pressure is half of what you have at sea level.
Yes.
Which means you have half of the gas in your balloon than what you could have at sea level, which means like you have half of your total weight of the balloon as well, which in the end means they had to get rid of a lot of ballast to get up there. Now the question is, with all their experience, with all their good equipment, with their light balloon, can they manage to stay up there for the amount of time they have to be there? We saw it in the videos before, and we can also see it on the screen here with a picture that we got from USA 2, is with the picture on from USA 2, like they have their tube in the nose, that's oxygen. So they now work with oxygen supply. You need to do that if you fly about 4,000 meters, and it's still quite exhausting. And flying at this altitude for 24 hours, that will be an exhausting travel.
Yeah. Nice message from a good friend of the show, Ruth Wilson, saying great to get all the reports. Thanks very much to Mark and Regan. What do you think, guys? What do you think is going to happen? How do you think the day is going to plan out? Who are you rooting for? Which teams do you think are going to make it? Who do you think's going to win? Let us know in the comments. We do want to hear from you. Let us know your predictions for the rest of the show. Any more pictures to look at, Mark, before we go?
We do have quite a number of nice pictures, just showing how they live, how they sleep in the basket, how they still enjoy the time up there. But you need to see, like, there's a strong sunlight, so they sometimes pull down covers to protect. We see that here on the back, but still, like, they're enjoying their time. I think they have fantastic views, fantastic flights, and let's go on and let's keep it on going.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, check us out. Go on to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, which is Gordon Bennett TV. We want you to go there and have a look on the website as well, which is live.gordonbennett.aero, and there's lots of all information there. And the YB tracking, follow it all on your mobile. But we'll be back this afternoon at 5 p.m. with our mid-afternoon show. Join us then, back in the studio, Gordon Bennett TV. We'll see you then.